morning, everybody. And welcome to the show. We get the strangest phone calls this morning. I was just listening to that James Taylor and Joe Walsh thing. So I'm sitting here this morning about 5:30, and Gorilla answers the phone. This guy calls up frantic. He says, Joe Walsh just died in a car crash. And I started getting really upset. I mean, I was like really bummed out, like flipping out. He just said, oh, that's so wrong. I said, I never expected him to go that way. You know, I figured I could understand a drug overdose, but not a car crash. So, you know, something like that. I mean, not that I know if he's doing drugs, but you know what I mean. Like an alcohol binge or something. So I started getting real upset, and then Gary came in and said to me, I said, Gary, you better get on this. We just got a phone call that Joe Walsh died in a car crash. He goes, oh, that guy calls every day. He has something different every day. I said, oh, okay. I was like really bummed out. I was like, you know, I really like Joe.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was really like reflecting on his life and sort of thinking about how I put together his obituary and about how I put together a couple of the songs that he's done here on the show and a couple of highlight moments. You know, I already had him in the grave, and I was saying, gee, I wonder if I'll get to go to the funeral. I said, it's probably during a weekday. I won't be able to go. I'll be too busy. I had the whole thing all done and packaged already. I even started thinking about Rick, the bass player, what the hell he was going to do. I had, you know, and then I was thinking about his parents in New Jersey, and, you know, everything. Everything was just sort of flooding in. And then Gary just walks in and goes, oh, that guy calls every day. He says one day it's a drug overdose, one day it's a car crash, another day it's a... I go, okay. I forgot the insanity that is working here.
Phone call.
Yeah.
Well, they got you.
Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Every time I hear that, I keep thinking about how James Taylor should just perform with his guitar. And Joe Walsh. He doesn't need a whole band. That guy's good. I love that. Does that get you at all? I mean, for some reason, that song gets me. Good night, Irene.
No.
That song has always killed me.
Oh, yeah, that's a sad song.
Yeah, that kills me, that
he
song.
loves sad songs.
Yeah, that song has always been... Yeah, I do. Also, this girl I really liked a lot was Irene. There was two Irenes in my life I really liked a lot.
Yeah.
And I was such a goofy dude, I screwed up both things. Irene, good night. I get crazy from it.
What would you know, you're always talking about you screwed up both things, like you're not glad you're married to your wife.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I'm married to my wife, but I screwed up those two things pretty good.
But if you hadn't screwed them up, you act like you would have married them.
Yeah, but you don't understand. I'm not thinking about the fact that I met my wife and I'm married to her. I'm happy about that. I'm just saying I screwed those relationships up real good. I never acted right with them. I always, you know, even the first one, you know, I wasn't nice. Just upsetting me.
Oh, well, good to see you have a conscience.
Yeah, it's a whole conscience thing. Also, I would have liked to have had some more sex with him. Well, let's face it, I've been married for 20 years. You start to think about all the relationships you had. If I was out there having a few new ones, I don't think I'd give them a moment's thought.
I wish they were under your belt.
Right. Irene, good night. Lay down, baby. Irene, lay down. Lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. Get down.
I thought for a moment you were really getting sentimental.
All right.
So I can see you later in my dreams.
Yeah. Can I hear that again? Thanks. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What?
All right. Hey, by the way, Fred. Hey, before you start this, Fred, you got to get here at least 5 minutes earlier a day.
What is the deal?
There is a panic in the hall. Well, Fred's job is to start the show off. And Allison Steele, rightly so, her record is about 2 seconds from running out. She's in the hall screaming, Gary, Fred, Gary. And it's not even, but you know, I mean, it's funny, but Fred, really, your job is to be here.
Yes.
I mean, what's the big deal?
Allison Steele.
I mean, you don't have that.
You're right.
He shows up like 2 minutes in front of 6, and it's like, why does he have to time it so close? Yeah, for my health,
Fred
too.
Doing? You know how Fred does. Fred doesn't go to sleep.
Yeah, I know. Fred doesn't know how to put himself to sleep, so he has to wait till sleep overtakes him. And it's annoying, and...
Well, I apologize.
And Gary's running around, and he's like screaming, I don't know what Fred wants me to point out. I mean, and it's really... And also, it's Fred's job to prepare.
Allison Steele today it was the funniest of...
I don't hear you for some reason, and I don't know why. Use that mic.
Allison Steele today was the funniest. she plays her theme song out, and then she runs out the door and she just yells, 2 minutes! To anyone who's listening down the hall.
I know. But it's not really
That's
right.
not fair.
No, I know.
to
I felt
her.
bad. I felt bad.
I mean, and Fred's job is to do that.
You're right.
He always says you're right.
I know, but he
He's
doesn't
been
do
doing
it.
for a
What
long
happens?
time.
I mean, why do you have to time it so close? I mean, like, I always time it so I'm here by 5:30 or, you know.
You're right.
Maybe the
I
latest.
have no excuse.
All right. Enough said. But we always bring that. I know. You
Hey,
can't argue
he
with
has
that.
no excuse, and he still won't do it right.
What happens each time, Fred?
You want to know something? It sounds spooky, but it's a different thing. Like today, my cab wasn't there.
Right.
And just some days it's like, I swear, I get up extra early,
Right.
and I end up leaving the same time. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It's a weird phenomenon.
Would you like Robin to sleep with you one night? Just, I mean, not in a sexual way, just to see what goes on and maybe help organize your
Not a problem.
your duties?
Not a problem.
I mean, really. I mean, everyone else gets it. And this guy lives in the city.
Yeah.
You know what time
It's
Fred
not like
gets up?
He's closer than anyone else
Yeah.
here.
Fred lives 7 blocks away. Do you know what time he gets up?
No.
I thought that Fred got up at like
Quarter to 6.
Quarter after 5.
Yeah.
I think he gets up at like 4:30. Is
You're
that what you
kidding.
said?
About 10 to 5.
Wow.
You're kidding me.
I get up extra early.
That's when Jackie gets up.
Yeah, Jackie gets up 10 to 5, and Jackie's always here before you.
I told you.
And Jackie lives in Guam.
Wait a minute. He really gets up at 10 or 5?
I certainly do.
If you get up at 10 to 5, what do? Do you shower?
Yeah, I shower.
Oh, no wonder. You
Oh, yeah,
shower.
of course you're going to be late.
I would think you should actually get up earlier.
Oh, sometimes I shower the night before.
Yeah, if you shower the night before, 10 to 5 would give you enough time. You grab a little breakfast
You
and
would
get in.
think.
Do you prepare the night before? Do you have your little satchel
I
with
have
you?
my clothes laid out.
Really?
I have everything laid out. It's like everything that they say to do.
What time do you get downstairs to your cab?
What time do I get downstairs in my cab? Between 5:40 and 5:40.
Oh, well, then you're doing your timing it too late.
Yeah.
You got your
Why
kid.
can't you
I
come
should
down at
probably be a little
5:30?
You come down at 5:30, really. Tell the
right.
cab to pick you up at 5:30.
That's what I'll do.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's timing it way too close.
Yeah.
No
It's
wonder.
just a precision over there.
Yeah.
Everybody synchronize your watch.
Fred is coming down. Let's make sure we're out in front of the building. I mean, Gary gets here on time. Jackie.
Oh, yeah. Well, lately I've been riding up with Tom and Jackie, and that's a thrill.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
In the elevator?
oh yeah.
Yeah, well, you're showing up way too late.
You're right.
Yeah, you don't have to ride up with them if you get
That's
here when
another
you're
reason to
supposed
get here earlier.
Yeah, believe me, I don't ride up with anyone. It's nice and quiet.
Jackie again in his blast.
Oh, was Jackie farting in the
Oh,
elevator?
yeah, it's like a horse.
Even with the general manager there?
Even with the general manager. Actually, he showed some discretion. He stood back while Tom was punching in the code and let
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he
He just did it. Oh, yeah.
Tom bought me coffee, so I had to show my appreciation. The funniest part,
Let him know
before
you're
Fred
there.
was leaving out, is as we got in the elevator, Tom said, "Fred, I can't believe that you take a cab here. You're only a few blocks away." And Fred says, "Well, sometimes I run late."
Sometimes I run late. He
No,
runs late.
every time he runs.
You know what happens after I have this discussion with him? Like, tomorrow he'll be on time, and then he goes back to being late again, and it's like a big panic. And I go, what's the big deal with Fred being here 5 minutes earlier?
Yeah, and Allison's really beginning to complain about it.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're making the show look bad, Fred.
sorry.
We're looking unprofessional.
I'm sorry. I do apologize.
We should get a calendar and keep score.
No, he knows what he has to do. Either he's into it or he's not. I mean, how many demands do I make? Just be here on time for your job. Anyway, everybody's laissez-faire. Even I'm on time for my job. I should be the late one. I should just come strolling in whenever I want. Not Fred.
True.
Fred should be grateful for work.
It's true.
If I called up Al Rosenberg now and said, Al, you got to be here to start the show, he'd be here. He would have been here yesterday.
He would
waiting.
have slept over.
He's downstairs now.
Yeah.
Don't even say that in jest. He'll be here.
That's right. All right, go ahead. Let me hear the rest of that Irene. James Taylor.
Wow.
I'm going to sing with James Taylor. This is a special treat for the audience. Good night, Irene. Oh.
Yeah, sing along.
Come on, I'm treating the audience to mine. Poor Joe Walsh gone. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll be performing this with James Taylor at the big Rainforest concert. No wonder both Irenes left. I don't even know the friggin' words.
No, what is this? You want to sing along? You can't.
Come on,
You're
Robin.
humming.
Come on, I'm trying. Oh, yeah, baby. Irene, good
The only
night.
one he knows is Irene.
Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Come on, that was good. only 4 words I know. Actually, there's 4 words to the song, and I only know 3.
Lover till the seas run dry. I can't see my girl.
I know this part. I'll take some morphine and surely die. Thank you. I see you in my dreams. Come on, that was good, huh? What'd you think, Robin? No? Fred, was I all right?
It wasn't half bad.
At least I was here on time.
There's just something about a real singer in you.
You know, she's just jealous because I was harmonizing with James. Joe Walsh on lead guitar. Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night.
Good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene. I see you in my yeah, baby.
Oh, good, the song's over.
That's cruel. I'm the only one who make fun of your rollerblading.
Oh, you've been making fun of it quite a bit now.
It's time.
It's time now to jump in with the boys.
You've been right in there with them.
I thought I held back. I thought I exercised some
Oh,
restraint.
no.
Yeah.
You've been right there.
All right.
Could have been worse.
What is it, Fafa Foley?
Would you like to talk to the king of all messengers?
What's he want?
He's got 2 really good phone calls.
Oh, does he? All right, I got to take a little break, and then I'll come back and talk to him. We're here, and by the way, yes, I will get to the Stuttering John tapes and the Gorilla tapes and anything else I can get to.
The Gorilla tapes.
And the Christine Sex tapes.
Oh, is she here today?
Oh, she's here today.
Oh, good, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we'll be back right after these words.